Hello there. If you have a look through my channel, you'll notice that pretty much all the videos are stuff to do with my cars or stuff to do with my bags from the North Face. Now, alongside those things, I am a coffee drinker. But normally it's just whatever coffee chain happens to be nearby or whichever pods I have for the machine in the house or at work. However, my guilty pleasure on YouTube is watching James Hoffmann videos, and that started me thinking maybe I should look a bit more into the whole coffee thing. Now, it just so happens that this tin contains something which delves into that whilst satisfying my North Face itch. For Christmas, I was given this. It's a Bialetti, the North Face Moka Set. So the details for it are shown on here from the website. Basically, it's a Bialetti Moka Express 3-cup coffee maker with a couple of cups and spoons and a tin. Now, you need to manage your expectations because when it says 3 cups, it means 3 like little espresso cups. It's not very big, but it is in the traditional yellow and black, which means it matches some of my bags and my wallet. So it's an aluminium mocha pot. It's suitable for gas and electric hobs, but not induction hobs. You have to buy a separate induction plate for that. So what does it look like when you open it? Well, let's unbox it and find out. So it comes with a nice cardboard cutout liner to keep everything in place, but clearly that won't last very long and everything will end up rattling about in there. In the box you get the pot, a little tin, 2 little espresso sized cups and 2 teaspoons with the little Bialetti logo. As you can see, the tin's reasonably big, but everything else is pretty small. That pot's only 17 centimetres, which isn't much over 6 inches tall. Inside the tin, you get a little bag of mocha coffee ground, ready to get you going. The Moka Express is a traditional, straightforward piece of kit. You've got your little boiling section down the bottom with a basket at the top for putting your coffee in. You lift out the basket, which is actually quite fiddly. There's the basket, and the water gets filled up to the bottom of that little safety valve there. So it's got a little pressure safety valve on the side. Fill up the water, pop the coffee in there. Top section has a filter on it and a little gasket. The water gets forced up through the coffee, through that filtery bit, and comes out a little spout in the top there. I have no idea what any of these bits are actually called, but you know what goes on there. And it all just screws together. And my plan for this is to take it camping when I take my Ozpig, and I can just boil it up on top of the hot plate. I did plan to test this, but currently there's a yellow weather warning in place, so I'm not going to be outside doing that. But I am going to test it on my stove in my lounge in the house. So not quite ideal, but it'll give me an idea if it can work. Now, if you're a coffee aficionado or you're James Hoffmann, I apologise in advance for butchering this. First time using the mocha pot, let's just do it while we're filming. Makes perfect sense. So, I did watch James' video about mocha pot technique. I'm pre-boiling some water, just using a little gas hob because clearly my lounge stove doesn't have space for the kettle on the top. If I was camping, I would just put that on top of the Ozpig. We pre-boil the water first and then put down the boiler in the bottom of the Moka pot. So I've got the Moka pot ready to go, the top's off, coffee basket's ready to be filled up, and the water container ready for when this boils. So I've just topped up the coffee, not patting it down or anything like that, I'm not compressing it, just filling it up to the top. And timed that nicely. I've filled it up to just below the pressure valve there. And then 100, try not to spill the coffee. Drop the coffee in the top and screw the top on now. Clearly this bit's significantly easier if you've got a larger table or you're using two hands. But be aware, because it's aluminium, the bottom bit does get pretty hot. So I've tightened it up properly now using my other hand, and I'm just going to pop it on top of the stove and following James's advice, and pop the top off so I can keep an eye on what's happening. So I suspect this would go pretty quickly on an electric or ceramic or gas hob, or even on top of the Ozpig. A bit slower on the stove in the lounge. After a few minutes, the coffee is coming out, and that's just starting to get the angry stage, so I'm going to lift it off the heat source. And there we go. Coffee's good to go. As you can see, got the 2 cups ready. Coffee, I'm going to get it out there pretty quickly because the pot's pretty hot still, so I'm going to use my 2 little North Face cups. Now it is a 3-cup brewer, but it does only fill these 2 cups. I'm not sure what size of cup a 3 cups measured in. This particular brew is pretty strong and intense for my taste. So I'd probably use this with a little bit of the boiling water out of the kettle, make it into some sort of Americano. I can already guess what's coming in the comments for this. Apologies. And for my second ever Moka pot, I decided to try it on the gas hob in the house. So I've got it on pretty low setting. And just over a minute later, still got on the same setting there. Here it comes. I'm following James's advice here. Switch the gas off, let the heat that's already in the aluminium boil the rest of it up. I clearly need a little bit of practice at this, because it is doing that slightly angry thing. But it's only my second attempt, so I don't feel too bad. In conclusion then, is this an expensive way to get a Bialetti Express Moka pot? Yes it is. But look at it. It goes with all my North Face stuff. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. It makes me happy looking at it, basically. And surely that can only be a good thing. It's also got me thinking, maybe I need a bigger one of those for in the house. And also, if I'm going to do it, might as well do it properly. Maybe I need like a hand grinder to grind beans when I'm out and about. This could be the start of something expensive. Damn. Could this be the start of a new playlist on my channel? just made up coffee videos? Probably not, let's be honest. Okay, that's all I've got for you in this video. Remember to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.